Let's look at it this way. Imagine if the horse's head were kind of a teeter-totter between the two intersecting lines of the reins and the neck. The end goal is to have the head on the vertical. And remember that this is not a goal in of itself, but a symptom of correctly functioning spine all the way from the tail. This means that if the horse begins with the nose out, something is going to have to change to bring the head to the vertical. There are two options here. The head can come on the vertical by pushing the top or the pole region, as seen by this arrow, forward, or the head can come onto the vertical by pulling the chin and mouth in, again as seen by this arrow. Now these two pictures show the exact same thing in real life. The first is the head coming onto the vertical by the length of the neck, pushing out into the rider's hands. The second picture clearly shows a tight rein and a hand with backwards tension that causes the horse's head to come in or behind the vertical due to pressure at the mouth and chin. So now let's take a look at the exact same concept but with the model of the horse's spine. Here you can see the horse's skull and the cervical vertebrae running from the spine down into the shoulder. We're also going to add this little pipe to help show the movement of the spinal column. So in the first example, we have the rider creating backwards tension on the rein and moving the horse's head onto the vertical by shifting the chin and mouth towards the neck. That would look like this. Now the horse's head appears to be on the vertical, but the important part is what is happening in the spine. So in this case, the spine compresses and creates an exaggerated curve, both in the upper region and the lower region. The upper, you'll see the bulge behind the ears and over the first portion of the crest of the neck, and then you'll also see a bulge in the lower neck before it gets to the shoulder. We're going to go back to the resting posture. And then in the second example, the other way to get the head on the vertical is for the pole to rotate out and the neck lengthens and the horse then is also on the vertical. So in this case, the spinal dynamics are completely reversed. The base of the neck lifts, lengthens, pushes out, and lengthens all the way to the pole. So in this case, the horse's head can rest comfortably on the vertical. It may appear similar from the outside, but the spinal dynamics are 100% different.